Okay guys, this is gonna be the best show ever. This is gonna be the highest level gangster shit, secret society knowledge you're ever gonna get in your life right now. You're gonna hear everything from top to bottom. This is gonna be the most advanced piece of video you'll ever see in your whole life, you've ever seen in your whole life. This is okay. I'm gonna tell you all the real stuff, all the secrets, all the high-tech shit. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, now the pyramid. You guys seen the all-seeing eye pyramid, right? Who's at the top? Who's the eyeball at the top? That's fucking you. That's you. You're the eyeball at the top, okay? This is, you could call it spiritual eye, pineal gland or something. Your pea brain, you sitting at home right now watching this video, you are the controller of the whole world, okay? You work on the macro, right? You caretake for the planet Earth. This is real, man. This is 100% legit, okay? You're the caretaker of the whole Earth. You work on the macro, okay? Now, all the mountains, all the seas, all the oceans, all the fucking planets, the sun, Jupiter, Saturn, all these fucking planets, all the animals on the earth, everything, all the wood, all the trees, fucking all the people, everything is in a little ball, and that's your fucking brain. That's your brain, your volleyball sized brain. Okay, I got the CIA document, it's right there, man. They're telling you the fucking truth, right? They call it a torus field. The eyeball at the top of the pyramid is your pineal gland, right? Thought is creative. Thought is the fabric of the universe, okay? I'm getting real fucking heavy on you guys, alright? Most of the shit's gonna go over your head, but 10 years down the road, you're gonna be like, oh, that fucking makes sense. Okay, now, there's the micro and the macro. It doesn't matter, because you got a football-sized head. Everything's going on in the torus field, right? Fabric of the universe is blue. That's why it's called blue blood. You understand me? Everything is going on in your head. Think back in your life. Have you ever functioned on the macro? Have you ever? A lot of you guys out there, you function on the macro and you don't realize it, right? Like a lot of you guys, you'll send out a meme and it fucking goes everywhere, right? That's functioning on the macro. Have you ever seen think back in your life, you're gonna have to go through your memory bank, right? Have you ever seen like a band you're into but nobody knew about them, right? Have you seen this? Nobody knew about them. They're a fucking band or they're a small actor or something like that, and you really like them. You really fucking like this band, right? But nobody knew about them. And then all of a sudden, boom, they just propelled and they become like worldwide and shit. Everybody knows about them. Have you ever seen that? That's you. That's you functioning on the macro. And like, if everybody's controlling the world, okay, how does it all work, right? Like a lot of people, they don't fucking care, right? If they can control the macro, they don't care. They just want to go fishing. They want to farm. They want to make a garden and shit like that. They don't give a fuck about the macro. But here it is, okay? The way religion is designed, like, I'm all for religion and shit. Don't get me wrong, right? I don't want to criticize people's religion and shit. I read Bible front to back. I read Quran front to back. I read Bhagavad Gita, all that shit. I read all of it, right? Okay. And I probably know more on a deeper level than fucking 99.9% out there. But who cares? It's not the egotistic thing. It's just whatever. But anyways, okay. So if you believe in Jesus, right? That's fine, okay? But all of a sudden now, or if you believe in the elite class that are ruling the world, all of a sudden that puts you at the bottom of the pyramid. You see how it works there? If you believe some kind of authority is in charge, all of a sudden you voluntarily put yourself at the bottom of the pyramid, right? Right? You see this? So If you think Jesus at the top, you think the fucking privileged elite class are doing everything, that makes you an observer. Okay, now, if everything's a Taurus field and it's a blue blood, right? Taurus field, how does it all work, right? You gotta focus energy. This is focused thought energy is creating. When you focus thought energy, which is not me saying this, man. This is fucking Napoleon Hill. He spent 25 years studying the 500 richest people of the planet at that time. Henry Ford, the big guys, Andrew Carnegie, all these guys. Thomas Edison, greatest inventor like probably ever, right? He was buddies with them. He sat with them, researched, studied 25 years. He said thought. He was talking all about thought. It's all in that book, man. Law of Success, 16 Lessons. I got the book right here, okay? It's all in that book, thought. Everybody's picking up on thought. Thought is create a power, focused thought. Now, you want to create in this Taurus field. Okay, you want to create in the Taurus field, you have to have a focused beam. Like, how you feel is important, okay? This tells you how you're focusing, how you're guiding, how you're, Look at these videos, okay? This is Prince. The elite class believe that everything is vibratory and is everything. They control their own field, right? They control their own field. Look at this video of Prince of Saudi Arabia, okay? Notice how this fucking guy is always smiling. Why? Like, all these people are trying to whack this guy, right? They're all out to get him, but he's smiling because everything is vibratory. He has a field around him. He's controlling his field. He knows that if he's feeling good all the time, feeling happy, everything's going smoothly, then what? Guess what? That's gonna be his life, right? Because he's controlling his field. He's at the top. He's at the top of the pyramid, right? Prince Charles. Here's another video. This is Prince Charles, and the guy's gonna shoot at him, right? Prince Charles doesn't give a fuck. He's just like adjusting his sleeve. That's what he's doing. He's adjusting his sleeve or epaulet or whatever it's called, right? He doesn't give a fuck because he's feeling good. He knows everything's gonna work out. That's why Trump, he just goes up because Trump's all about energy too. He feels the energy. So macro and micro. Think back in your life. Macro, like look at this picture of Hitler when he's a young kid, right? Look at this picture of Hitler. Okay. You can tell by the way he looks. He's functioning on the macro. He's blue blood, right? He's thinking. His thoughts are changing the whole fucking globe, right? It's in Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars. Think about this. Anakin Skywalker changed the whole projection of the galaxy. Anakin Skywalker can control the galaxy because he's blue blood. He's in the field. He's using that field like the CIA document. He knows how to control it, right? Now, how do you control this field? I'm gonna tell you later on, okay? But that's when you realize is when you're controlling the whole field and the whole globe and your thoughts and everything. You have no enemies. Anything that you create is your own. You create your own enemies, right? You create everything. Whether you understand or not, like, it doesn't mean you're gonna be good at everything, right? Obviously, look at this fucking Bill Gates guy, right? This guy's a fucking nerd. He's a nerd. Any of you guys could beat the shit out of him. You just punch him in the face one time, he's done, right? This guy, I could beat this guy at chess. I could date more beautiful women than this guy. If I even had just had $5 in my pocket, I could get better beautiful woman than this guy. But this guy can move fucking money, man. He's like a titan. He's an industrial titan, this fucking guy. Controlling information and shit. He's moving billions around just like that. Doesn't mean, if you're blue blood, doesn't mean you're gonna be good at everything, right? Life is a divine comedy. It's funny, man. It's funny. You can be very like powerful and shit, but you can still suck at a lot of stuff, and that's okay, right? That's what makes life fun and challenging and stuff. Anybody that get a big ego and shit, just play chess for fucking 10 minutes. You're gonna think, oh, I fucking suck, right? This is what life is, man. It's like a challenge. Overcoming things. You can be a blue blood and you can still suck a lot of stuff, right? But you don't want to be an observer. Like, if you're an observer, like a lot of people online are fucking making videos and shit, they're just observing what's going on, right? And that's fine when times are good. Like you're not creating that, you're just observing like things going on. You're like I don't know, I don't want to mention any names because I like a lot of people there and I don't want to insult people and shit, but they're just talking about what's going on. But that's not how the elite class operate. You know, be a blue blood, you create with your thoughts, right? It's coming out, it's a focused beam on the macro. You're changing all the whole macro, right? All the whole macro. And if you can't change a macro, you can't function with the macro, that's okay. I'm gonna kind of guide you, right? A little bit. It takes time, man. It could take decades. Like the blue bloods, when they're born, right? When Hitler was born, these blue blood guys, I think Hitler was born from Rothschild family, right? So he come out, he's already like a fucking beaver, like let's call beaver comes out and he just starts making dams. Blue bloods come out and they just start automatically doing the focused energy with the thought. They all automatically start creating what they want. Like they'll want a yacht and shit, and they'll just like, it'll fucking just happen. Like the money will just be there just like that because they're lined up with everything, you know. But when you have that power, when you have that blue blood power and shit, then what happens is you get sick of it. You don't even care. And then they go down, they do fucking drugs and alcohol and all kinds of stupid shit, right? Because they're born with everything. They're born with the good DNA, right? But there's ways to refine your DNA. And if you can't function at the macro, that's okay. You know, it can take time, and even when you try to do something with your thought and it doesn't happen, that's what you're projecting. To understand the depth of this field and shit like that. That's what the monks do. That's why they become fucking Buddhist monk. You know, there's connection between the Buddhists, not the Buddhists, but the enlightened people, right? The connection, if you look back in history, there's connection between the kings, the royalty, and the enlightened people. J. Krishnamurti, Buddha, they were all fucking hanging with kings, and the kings were hanging with them. But they didn't care about the kings, but the kings cared about them, you see? You look back in history, man, it's all intertwined. Because they know about the field, they know about the blue blood. If you want to know for certain what I'm telling you about, you want to know 100% for certain, you want to have the big power, you want to have fucking superpower and shit, right? It's meditation, the path is meditation. But the thing is, it could take 10 years, you gotta do fucking outside in nature, man. And I don't even think it's worth it, even looking back. You get the 100% realization, 100% belief, understanding. But it's a hard fucking path, man. And it's not gonna give you success in life, right? Meditation is kind of a different path. It's not necessarily a blue blood path. Blue bloods, they don't really have to know everything, but they got the gears to project the thought, right? It's kind of two different paths, right? But then, okay, think about Charlie Kirk, you guys. Think about this, okay? Charlie Kirk, he got exactly what he wanted. Think about this. He wanted to be Jesus, right? You can see it now. See it. Think about this. He wanted to be Jesus. He got exactly what he wanted, right? Tupac got exactly what he wanted. Charlie Kirk was hanging out with the Pharisees. Think about this, you guys. His whole life. You know, everything is your own doing, your own understanding, your own control. And all the circumstance and all the fucking evidence, it doesn't matter because he got what he wanted, right? When you're creating, you don't have to worry about all the intricacies, all the fucking the in between. What's gonna happen in between? You're thinking about, this is all in the book The Secret and shit. I'm gonna show you guys later. It's all there, man. You're just thinking about the end result, right? End result. It doesn't matter all the circumstances and shit. People events, circumstances are gonna come in and help you. They're gonna come help you, and that's the creative force. Like they fucking take a fruit flies. You guys should know this shit. They take a fruit flies. They take the eyeballs out of the fruit flies, right? I swear to God, man, they do this. Scientists, they're fucked up, right? But the fruit flies, they grow back eyeballs. Do you understand what I'm saying? They grow back because the desire, the thought is creative, man. This is my belief. I don't know how to fucking prove this in biology and shit, but the fruit flies, they take the gene out of the eyeballs for the fruit flies. And then the fucking fruit flies, they come back with eyeballs, right? Because they want to see the fruit flies. They're pissed off. They're like, you fucking scientists are fags, right? And then they're like, we want to see what's going on. And then that desire, that propels, it gives them eyeballs. That's what I think evolution is, man. Evolution is thought. Thought is like the rat. He's running on the ground. He's running on the ground. Think about this. He wants to jump high. He wants to jump high. He wants to jump high. Then eventually he's flying. Right? It's right there, man. He fucking wants to jump high, jump higher, now he's flying. Desire, right? Thought is creating, but it's underlying current. You can't see it, right? It's underlying current. Okay, now blue bloods. Fabric of the universe is blue. Okay, this is, you look back in ancient Egypt, the pharaohs, they're fucking covered in blue. They blue on their head things, blue everywhere. And the priest class of ancient, this is all comes from ancient Egypt, okay? Secret societies, all that shit. I'm giving you the most advanced fucking spiritual gangster shit, high level secret society shit. You're getting it right now. I swear to God, man, I'm telling the truth, 100%. Okay, ancient priest class of ancient Egypt. That's where the fucking Masons come from and shit. How to access this field, okay? This is gonna tell you how to write your goal properly, okay? The little book that works or whatever. You're gonna use white paper, and you can use blue ink, okay? Because fabric of the universe is blue. You're gonna use blue ink because every color has a vibration. So this color vibrates with the underlying current of the universe. You're gonna write your goal down, what you want. Everything on the paper has a frequency, right? When you're writing with your handwriting, you're writing fucking handwriting, not just printing, handwriting. You're also writing on your brain. Think about this, you guys. You're creating neural pathways when you're writing. So you're writing on the paper, the fabric of this paper. You're writing on your brain. At the same time, you're creating actual fucking biology in your brain, neural pathways. This paper you're gonna keep in your fucking room, in your house, whatever, close to you, where you are. Just put it in a book or something. Put your goals in a book. This paper, you're gonna have vibrational access to this. When you read a book, right? You read a book. You're gonna keep this book in your room, in your house. The elite class, what do they have? They have fucking big library, always in their house. Why? Because it's like a radio. It's fucking radio. They're picking up, they're vibrationally reading the information on this book. Okay? When I walk into a library, I could fucking, you can vibrationally feel all the knowledge. Right? When you walk into a used bookstore, you can vibrationally feel all the knowledge. You can just walk around and you can find which books you like. You're just at random. You just follow the pathway and you'll be like, oh, this feels like a good book. And you pick it out of there, okay? You can practice this. If you don't believe me, you fucking practice, okay? You put pictures in envelopes. Everything I'm telling you, you gotta test, man. I'm not saying just fucking fall for it like a dummy. That's not what this is, man. You gotta think, you gotta practice, test, hypothesize, whatever, experiment. You're gonna put pictures in envelopes, and there's gonna be no way you can see that. And then you're gonna give it to people, and you're gonna hold it, and you're gonna vibrationally guess what it is. And you can vibrationally guess what it is, man. You can go into a room, right, that's totally dark, and you can have a book full of colors, and you can put your fingers on those sheets of paper, and you can feel what the color is. Okay, your brain is gonna be receiving this in your room. Like in your room, your brain is going to be receiving this frequency, and that frequency is going to be in your brain at the same time 24/7, and it's going to interfere with this blue field, this blue fucking blue ball of energy, right? That is the whole fucking universe. The whole universe is your brain. And if you're lined up, over time, you're going to feel things are gonna happen, man. It's not gonna be easy. It could fucking take a decade or more. Like, I'm still not good at a lot of stuff, right? But I write this shit down. Over time, you can fucking function on the macro, and it's best that you don't tell anybody your goals, man. You keep it secret. That's why they're called secret society, because you don't tell people, because the field is working better when there's no interference from the outside, right? Because doubt, think about this field, think about belief, think about doubt. This all interfere with the energy going on, right? Think about this, you guys. Come on. Your belief, doubt, when you're wearing gold. Okay, now think about this, you guys. Gold. Like, why are the elite so obsessed with gold? Because it changes that field, man. It changes the field. It's supposed to bring you more wealth, right? Think about this, like, why married men, they usually have way more money. Why? Is it because they're wearing a gold wedding ring? Think about this, right, guys? Trump got a fucking gold toilet, right? The Egyptian priest class, they used to eat gold. It's called monoatomic gold. You can buy it, you can fucking eat the gold, right? They still doing this, man. It connects the DNA. It makes the DNA all like a mono element. It makes the DNA vibrate faster, I think. I have no way to prove this and shit, but it's a chain. Think of a chain going along of elements, going along the DNA strand, right? Think about this. Like, look, remember Star Wars, Anakin Skywalker. He changed the course of the galaxy. Just a kid, man. He's just a kid. Same thing can happen here on planet Earth. Just because you think if just some random kid can fuck with the macro, this could be bad, right? If the kid's bad, think about Hitler. Like, you gotta think about dark side and good side, because Hitler, he started hurting people, which is not good, right? That's bad. He's functioning on the macro, but it ended up destroying his own people, right? Think about this, you guys. Destroyed his own people and probably destroyed him too. We don't really know the whole deal, but when you have the power, you have to be a caretaker. You have to think about the good things, right? Because your thought have power. Even if you don't believe what I'm saying. Telepathy. You can still consider this as a thing of power too, right? The elites, they're using the energetic portals to fucking send out thoughts and shit like that. Typically disempowering thoughts. But say like England, right? If you get everybody, you write down on this paper, I want England to be 95% white. Your brain is going to be transmitting this 24/7, right? People are going to pick up on this because people are telepathic. There's a thought globe, there's a thought bubble around the earth. So the underlying metaphysical creative realm is going to be creating, and the people are going to be picking up the telepathy of, yeah, this is fucking good thing, right? Think about this, you guys. Because the elite class, they've been scum, haven't they? They're fucking scum. I don't think they're doing a good job. That's why you have to stop being an observer and you start creating, right? You create your own world. And this is in this cartoon I saw, man, about what's that? Mormonism, right? This is in this cartoon. I don't know if it's real about that's what Mormons really think, but they say every man will have his own planet, right? This lines up, what I'm saying lines up with that, and that's also fucking Masonry, right? Mormonism comes from Masonry. How the power works too is like you don't fucking care about it. That's almost, in my view, it's almost easier to do things on the macro because you don't really give a shit, right? Like who gives a fuck, right? But in your own life, you have all these counter conflicting energies and shit, right? And bad habits. You can have traumatic things that happen when you're younger and shit, and it can kind of fuck up your brain, right? But this is why it's called monarchy, because a monarch butterfly, he carries a memory of his past flight routes, right? Of his ancestors. His ancestors flew on a specific route, and the monarch butterfly, when he's born, he just knows how to go on that route. That's why it's called the monarchy, because they remember, right? It's a memory. You have a memory of flowing energy towards what you want. It's volunteer, man. It's volunteer the world. You can be an observer and just sit on the fucking bottom of the pyramid all the time. Alright, but I think this new administration with the Trump and shit, this is some good Masons and shit, some high level guys, because if you see the new food pyramid, it's flipped upside down, because they're trying to do their own thing, right? They're sick of the fucking old elite class. Power. Okay, think about this. How do you boost your power? Your words are creative. Your thoughts are creative. What you write down is creative. Your brain is creating all the time. Even if it's creating nothing, you're fucking still creating nothing. You're sitting playing video games and shit, right? So how do you boost your power? How do you flow the energy? How do you become powerful? You learn word definitions. Okay, this is fucking heavy shit, I'm telling you. Okay, you know in the Karate Kid where he's like, "Oh, Daniel-san, what? Paint the fence, wax the car, paint the fence, wax the car." And the kid's doing this for a long time, and he's like, "What the fuck is this? I'm trying to learn karate. Right? This is fucking stupid bullshit, right? I don't want to paint your fence. I'm sick of fucking waxing your car." He doesn't tell him the truth, because this is how you become successful, right? Later on, he finds out, oh, I fucking know karate now, right? He learned karate by painting the fence, by waxing the car, and learning this information is partly by learning word definitions. Now, what do I mean? What do I mean word definition? You're gonna find a word. You're gonna find the word energy. Most people know what the energy is, but no, you don't. Where did that word come from? A derivative. You're gonna find the origin of the word, right? On the website or a book, you're gonna buy a fucking old book or some shit. You're gonna have a blue pen. You're gonna write down. And as you're writing, you're gonna speak what it says. Energy, fucking verb or whatever it is, I don't even know, right? Comes from this Greek, energetic, I don't know, I have no idea, right? And then it came from Gaelic, and it comes from Scottish, and it comes from Hindi, and blah blah blah. You're gonna write everything down, the whole fucking energy, the whole origin of the word. And while you're writing it, you're gonna speak it, because all these things are coming together. You're writing on your brain, neural pathways. You're writing on the paper, which is generating a frequency off that paper. You're gonna keep that book close to you in your room where you work or where you live, right? And it's writing neural pathways on your brain, and it's interacting with this field. So why are you gonna wanna learn the word energy? Okay. After you've done the origin, you're gonna go to the real definition in Oxford Dictionary, whatever, fucking Webster Dictionary. You're gonna write everything down. While you're writing, you're speaking, because this is all going into your memory banks. First definition: Then you're gonna do examples, write 2 examples. Then you're gonna speak 2 examples. So you're just using your memory or your imagination. You're gonna speak 2 examples. You're gonna write down 2 examples. Then you're gonna speak 2 examples. Then you're gonna go down the second definition, energy. Then you're gonna write that down. Then you're gonna write down 2 examples. You're gonna make 2 examples of using that word, right? Then you're gonna speak. Well, you're always speaking, but then you're just gonna speak out loud. You're not gonna write it down. 2 other examples, and you're gonna go. And if there's a word in there you don't know, you're gonna research that word. And it's never gonna end. This is a lifetime process. Why are you gonna want to learn energy? Because this is called DNA activation of the word, right? That word is now going to be in your DNA, all right? You're going to activate that word. So by you knowing the complete definition and writing it all down, speaking it, you know how it's now in your DNA. Think of this, you're flowing energy. You're speaking. Well, isn't your speaking going to be more powerful now that you have activated this? Now that you know the full definition of energy? When you say energy, when you say I want to be safe and secure, I want to have a good life. When you say these words, you're in some ways you're kind of a magician or using prayer. I'm not saying, there's conflicting things, and if you're religious, you're not gonna ever use the word magic and shit. But think about your prayer. If you're saying a prayer, I want to be safe and secure or whatever, I want to have a long, happy, healthy life. If you know what all those words mean, it's going to be different. It's going to vibrate different. It's going to have a stronger effect on your speaking. Your voice is going to be more powerful, right? And the elite class know this. You look at the Q posts. Research Q posts. There's fucking word definitions all through there, man. Fucking word definitions. You watch the new Superman movie. Lex Luthor. He's talking about origin of words, right? A couple guys, I'm impressed with Nick Fuentes guy. He's learning a lot of big words, and he's becoming more powerful. Is he becoming more powerful just because, or because he learned those big words and it's allowing him to flow energy better? Think of words, man. Like, if you know what a stock put option or whatever is, this is a whole word that most people don't know. Now you have a unique thing. You have a unique power, a word that nobody else knows. And that word is a tool. A word is a tool, right? If you want to buy a stock at a limit price or a market price, these are different words, and you only know them if you know them and you do them, right? It gives you an extra tool. If you research the book 1984, what do? The elite class is taking out words bit by bit, right? Because they want to make you dumb. You have less words in your brain, you're gonna be dumber. You gotta be more easily, controlled. Andrew Tate guy, very powerful guy. He knows big words, right? He's all into words and shit. He understands this, right? I think his dad understood that shit. But flowing energy. Think about this. You have a field. This field, thought bubble, right? If you know the word clear or clean, you know the origin. You have activated this in your DNA. Now your field is clear and clean. Have you ever thought about that? Now you have a clean, clear field because you understand it. If you know the word telepathy, you activate the word telepathy in your DNA. Is that going to help you do telepathy? Okay, this is how you get the superpowers, man. I'm telling you guys this straight up. You're gonna feel it when you're writing the word definitions with your blue pen on the paper. You're gonna feel good when you're doing it. You're gonna feel like in your core, I don't know, this is my personal view, right? But you're gonna feel good when you're writing the words down because you're activating hidden powers, right, in your DNA and shit. And think about this: when you're looking up origin of words, where they come from. Some of these words go back 1,000 years and more, right? consider the fact that if reincarnation is true, you might have a memory of using that word, right? One of these, maybe you came from Ireland and you used to speak Gaelic. That word could be in your memory banks. So now you're splitting apart time, right? You're coming into the fourth dimension. Your brain is accessing things that you never thought about before. All this information you've probably known before in your past lives, but the way the memory wipe works when you come into this planet now, it's all memory wiped, right? But you're learning words, you're learning clear, you're learning flow, you're learning energy, you're learning safe, secure. You're never gonna learn negative words. Never ever put a negative word into your DNA, because you don't want to vibrate that. You don't want to think about that. You have to control what you put into your mind. This is a fucking... Think about this field, man. This fucking volleyball side field. It's very important. You want to put good things in there, right? It's fun doom scrolling. I like doom scrolling too, but you gotta control this, man. You gotta feed the real positive books. These are all books I recommend. Magic of Believing. Get them on audio if you don't like reading. I read these books over and over again. This is what I was taught, right? I was taught by these fucking elite guys. I've been through the Bermuda Triangle and shit with these guys. I know like a guy from the Bilderberg and shit. Book of the Secret. How to win friends and influence people. If you're gonna function in the macro, you should be like get along with people, man. Right? Think about that. If you're not in the privileged elite class, you're gonna have to do some work. This is a reality, man. Like, I've been reading these books for 10, almost 15 years, man. I read each book probably at least 10, maybe more times. Probably 10, 15 times. Asking is given. This is how you flow energy. This is for Christian people. It might be, I don't know, conflicting, but I could explain it, you know. This is kind of like a gin and shit. There's good gin and there's bad gin, right? But how you flow energy. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, man. Thought transmission. It's right in here, man. Law of Success in 16 lessons. You want to tweak your DNA, you want to be blue blood. Okay, now, it's never gonna end. Everything about what I'm telling you is 5 minutes to learn, lifetime to master. It never ends. It goes on and on and on. And it's fun because you get fun of it. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. So think about this too. Okay, this field of energy. You want to be famous. You want to be successful. You want to be this and that. All you really want is you want to get back to this field. That's where you want to go, because the field is bliss. It's pure bliss, perfection. Pure bliss, perfection. Pure bliss, perfection. You want to go back there. Say you want to be famous, right? You want to walk around. All fame is that you want to feel the macro. You want to feel the macro of feeling good, right? So when you walk around and people notice you, you feel good, right? You notice that, right? You're like, oh, that's my buddy. You feel good because you're trying to go to this ball of energy, and that's why all the people there, everything there is in this field of feeling good. It's all, everything is there, man. All the people, your long lost loves and everything. It's all just this field, right? You can go there, right? When they say Buddha, he was meditating under the Bodhi tree, right? They say after he became enlightened, he laughed for 7 days straight. 7 days straight. This is life, man. It's divine comedy. Why he's laughing 7 days straight? Because he sees the reality, you know. Okay, that's it. This is pretty heavy, but I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day.